Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing good day. Let's get right on to today's video. Today we are putting against a Chromebook against a MacBook. Ding ding. Let's see who will win. Now, in my opinion, I think this is less of a battle against them and more of which suits your style best. You know, the Chromebook has features that the MacBook doesn't, but also the MacBook has features that the Chromebook doesn't. So it's a battle to see who, or it's not really a battle, but it's like to see who or what computer would be the best for you. So let's get right on into today's episode. We have the HP Chromebook that I reviewed in my last video. And then we have the MacBook Pro that I reviewed a couple months ago. And then I did an after 5 months review. So we got these two machines here. So first of all, let's go over the specs. This has a pretty, not great core in it. I think it's Pentium. I don't know. You can check it out in the links down below. They will be down there. It doesn't have much RAM, but don't let that back you off because this is a cloud-based machine. Everything is stored on Google Drive, so you can think of that a good or a bad thing. Then you have the MacBook that it has a good amount of storage compared to this. This doesn't even have it is a 16 gigabyte SSD. But this has a 256 SSD inside, and you have a good amount of RAM. You have, I believe, a Core i5, and it's a pretty good machine. This runs for about $1,500. This runs for about $200. So yes, they aren't competitively priced with each other, but there's things that I think make one better than the other, and the other better than one. So, I will be talking about those in this video. So first of all, let's just go with the first obvious thing when you open up a computer, the screen. In my opinion, I think the screen on the MacBook, looks way better. But for a Chromebook, at our school, they allow us, we've had to use a lot of different Chromebooks. And this is definitely the best screen in a Chromebook that I've seen. Now comparing them side to side, you see a difference. This is a lot brighter and a lot more colorful. This is just a lot more bland and flat. But, is that really that bad, And then, let's go to the next, the trackpads. The trackpads are way different here. Yes, this is the biggest trackpad I've ever seen on a Chromebook so far, but this trackpad is amazing. It is so big, I don't even use a mouse with this keyboard, or with this computer. I just use the trackpad. With this, I have to use a mouse. The trackpad is good enough for just doing a little bit, but once you start having to copy and paste and, edit some stuff for like images and stuff for class or something, it's not very good. Now let's talk about the typing. The typing on the keyboards is actually not bad. See, typing on the keyboards is actually, this one, yes, a little more mushy, but who cares? So then you have the flex of the screen. Now this, don't forget, it's the Butterfly 2.0 keys. So they came out with the 2.1 keys. But this flex of the screen is not that much on the MacBook, and nor is it that much on the Chromebook. Yes, it does flex a little bit more, but they both have a good rigidity, with this having nice plastic on it, not some cheap plastic, and this being a metal chassis. So it's pretty nice. Then let's go around the outside. So, you have on the bottom, you really don't have anything, it's just flat. You have your heat exhaust right here, nothing. I have a dbrand skin over this, if you're wondering what's on it. A review will be coming soon of it. A review already came out, sorry. A review a couple weeks ago. Sorry. And then down here you have your speakers, and then your exhausts are on the side. Which side? Oh, it's on this side. So you have your exhausts, and then you also have one on the back. But the speakers, I gotta say, on both computers are not bad. Let's take a listen. Review. Today we're making a review on all of these. Let's get right on into the review. Alright, you guys can make up your own opinion on that, but I personally think, yes, the MacBook has better speakers, but how much better speakers than, you know, the ChromeBook? Because, you know, there's a point where, you know, you spend so much on it, how much more is that extra, like, $1,000 actually getting you? Now, yes, for my needs, I think this is a better computer. So let's get into the needs of these computers. This one is definitely, you know, school. You're going to be on your computer typing documents. You're going to do slideshows. You're going to do some light, you know, maybe you use like a free graphic website to make infographics for our class. We have to make infographics for our class. This is fine. This is fast enough. It works great. The screen looks fine. You know, everything's fine about it. And then you know, you don't really need much. And then if you don't have, you know, as much to spend on a computer, or even if you do, then you can spend it on other things. Now, I still suggest getting a mouse with this computer, but the nice thing about this computer is the ports. Look at the ports that you have. You have, first of all, your charging, then you have HDMI, you have USB, you have SD card, headphone jack. Headphone jacks don't come on everything, so don't take them for granted nowadays, you know? Then you have your USB port on the other side. So actually, you have a good amount of ports on this. You have two types of ports. Headphone jack, I'm surprised it's on an Apple thing, and USB ports, USB Type-C ports. So, you know, if you've ever wanted to plug in a USB thing, you want to plug this into your computer, you're going to have to get a dongle. So, you know, that's definitely a trade-off, but, you know, if you're going to, I think it's a really good thing for video editing. I do a lot of video editing on it. iMovie, great software, it's free. It really gets you into the Apple ecosystem softwares, so, you know, like, you can look into next. You have Final Cut Pro, you have not Mixer, you can have Logic, that's the GarageBand, except it's $200 something. You know, you have all these. Let me see what they're called. So you got Final Cut, you know, like, you can get all these things, but, like, there's a compressor, and then I don't see the other one. Oh, compressor, and motion. So, like, the After Effects would be motion, and then compressor makes it so, you know, it's in the format for YouTube, the format for whatever, you know. And so yeah, you have like all these different softwares. You have Final Cut and everything, and you know, they're just all great softwares that you can try out on this computer. And so, you know, I think this is a great computer, but it depends on your what your needs are. If you're going to be doing heavier tasks like photo, video editing, or you planning on doing it, I totally suggest the MacBook, unless you want to go with the purely Adobe route, pretty much, because Adobe, I think, is the best on the Windows, but Windows, you know, I like the Mac ecosystem a little bit better, and so I chose that, and I like it. And then, like, with the Chromebook, you know, you're going to get a good bang for your buck. You know, it's a great price machine. For $200, you're going to be able to get a lot out of this. So if you're going, you know, and you need a computer for school to take notes on, this is a great one. But, you know, it's up to you on what your needs are for. And, you know, at the Amazon pages will have enough information on these, I think. You guys can make your final decisions. But the speakers aren't bad on either computer, you know, even though I would rather use headphone jacks most of the time in school and stuff. So, but my choice would definitely be with what I'm mostly doing now, other than photo and video editing. This would definitely be my machine, you know. It's just, in school we can use it so much, and like, the thing is like, also, you don't get malware or viruses on either of these computers very easily, because most of the population don't use these. And they choose, you know, Windows, because normally more people use Windows than both of these platforms combined. So it's just easier for them to make it so, like, they can get more people with that virus or malware. So you will not find much of that on there. Now, some people might say they're both they have a lot of, you know, things, firewalls in between them. It's actually not true. They have, they just don't have much malware or viruses that people are trying to get on these computers. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and choose your computer. Don't forget to leave a comment down below on what you think would be the best computer for you. So yeah, you got these two. Go ahead and choose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a couple weeks. You know, we went on spring break and stuff, so I was a little bit busy. Sorry guys. I'll be back to my regular schedule. And yeah, see you guys later. Goodbye.